Hello everyone, welcome to the WBC annual convention in the cyberspace of technology. This is a very special round of the WBC talks with the super sensation, the WBC lightweight silver champion, Ryan Garcia. My dear Ryan, how are you, champ?
I'm good. How you doing?
Fine, thank you. Roberto, he's very happy to see you. How's everything with you?
Very good, Mauricio. Thank you for having us. Very excited. Boxing is back. And what better way to be back? And we have King Ryan Garcia right on with us today. So we're excited. Thank you.
I can see a white beard growing. You need some tainting.
I haven't been out. I've been locked in. I've been in quarantine, so I haven't been able to go get the Just for Men.
Okay. Nice. So before we begin, I'd ask you to join us to see the spectacular video of King Ryan Garcia in the ring. Please enjoy.
You know the power. Can he do it?
To face a top fighter here.
Whoa.
Davis.
That knocked him off balance.
Davis and Tevin Farmer are very fast.
Caught him with a left hook. Oh, and a left hand. Sends Fonseca down. Flat on his back. Dia maybe threw 4 punches, and Fonseca is...
Ryan, what made you go into boxing? How did you find the sport?
I found the sport when I was 7 years old. My uncle, he introduced me to the sport. I wanted a sport that it was one-on-one. I didn't like playing baseball. There's teammates involved, and I just didn't like that. I wanted something just one-on-one. So my uncle, he introduced me to boxing, and I loved it ever since. I started throwing punches. You know, I was naturally good at landing my shots when I had to. So I took a liking, and I never stopped. And fell in love with the sport, and I'm still in love with the sport today.
And who was when you were a kid your hero in the ring?
You know, when I was young, from 8, when I was really young, of course it was Oscar De La Hoya, growing up watching him. And then it went to Manny Pacquiao. And then, of course, you know, Floyd had his good fights too. So growing up in that generation, I had a lot of those 3 fighters were the fighters I watched a lot. And then towards the end, Canelo came in the picture. So I've seen a lot of legends. But, you know, personally, when I looked in the history of boxing, I love watching Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson, all those type of fighters as well.
Roberto, how do you find Ryan Garcia?
Well, you know, at Golden Boy, or at any promotion, at Golden Boy, we receive a lot of videos and a lot of emails from managers, trainers, fathers. And I was fortunate to get, we receive a lot. But I was fortunate to get some footage and some information from, Ryan's manager at the time. And a lot of times, they build that fighter that they're presenting to you, like the next Tyson, like the next Oscar, like the next Floyd. And most of the time, they fall very short. Or when I saw Ryan, obviously, he had I believe 7 fights when we signed him. He was 7-0. Very good-looking kid, very fast kid. There was something there, but without anybody telling me, I turned around and said, "Holy shit, this is the next Oscar De La Hoya." I mean, you saw something, the resemblance, the physique. You know, there was tremendous talent there, and seeing the kid grow and turning into the man he's turning into right now and maturing has been a great process. I mean, he understands more than anything. A lot of people criticize, he's a lot of follow. That's something that he's done on his own tremendously. You know, it's been a lot of hard work. But what Ryan does inside the gym, his dedication is what people don't see all the time. He's very dedicated. He's very hardworking. And more than anything, he learns very fast. That's why we know sky's the limit.
Ryan, you love social media.
Mm-hmm.
What platforms do you have? Which ones do you use?
I use Instagram a lot. Also use TikTok, Twitter at times. But my favorite, obviously, is Instagram. But I'm also on TikTok. I love that, and Twitter. But man, social media is just a good way to connect to fans. That's a good way to promote yourself, to promote the fights. It's just a new outlet, a new outlet that everybody has to start taking advantage of. Um, you can hate on it all you want. You're just missing another avenue to one, make money and to promote your fights. So to all the people that hate, it's just kind of like, okay, well you can hate, but you're missing out on an opportunity. All that hate, you're just missing out.
How did you discover which? Do you remember when you started in Instagram? How did it grow? How did it blow up for the followers?
Well, I was starting out just posting my little videos on Instagram, and nobody was really watching. And I had maybe 5,000 views. And then one day, this guy was recording me at a gym of me hitting the Cobra bag, and when he posted it, it went everywhere. It went on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and everybody fell in love with it. And then I just took it from there. I went to 100K and then knocked out this dude on ESPN in 30 seconds. And that's probably still one of the most viewed fights that I watch on Golden Boy's channel, has like 10 million. So it just went crazy. My whole social media just kept blowing up, and I just kept on winning more fights. I think it's just God. God had this all set up for me. It came out too perfect.
What do you believe in? How do you want people to see you as a whole, as a boxer and as a person? What are your personal beliefs?
Well, I definitely, when it's all said and done, I just want to inspire, young fighters, young kids, inspire the world. Just no matter what you look like, no matter what people say about you, or no matter how you're judged, it's all what's inside your heart and your dedication and what's true in the world. So I guess I want to just leave a good legacy on how I always stood up for myself no matter what, and I proved people wrong no matter what their first judgment was. Through hard work, you could do anything. Through hard work and God, and believing in God, you could do anything.
Have you suffered in this pandemic? Have you had any concerns in your mind, in your heart?
Yeah, I would say I have. For me, I'm not a very stay by myself type of person. As you know, I'm very personable. So it was kind of hard for me, adjusting, just staying home and, not seeing people. It was hard for me. I went through a little bit of just anxiety, a little bit of tension. But, I try to use that to my advantage, and I just started training at home, like I would always do back in the day. And I would just try to keep getting better and keep my mind off of what's happening.
Yeah, sports can take that anxiety and put it into motivation to get out of problems. Yeah. Roberto, I like your watch.
Green and gold, Papa. Green and gold.
Love it.
We're gonna have that green and gold around Ryan's waist pretty soon. Another one.
We need a big one. We need the big one.
The big one, yes. And what are your dreams, Ryan? What do you want to be remembered by in the ring? Who's coming next? How do you see yourself in 2-3 years?
2-3 years. I definitely see myself, just changing the landscape of boxing, making it, fun, making it entertaining to the point where, back in the day, it was Sugar Ray Leonard and Roberto Duran, and I want to face these guys, like Tank Davis, Devin Haney, all those great fighters that I listed. I want to have great fights, and I want to just do what I want to do. You know what I mean? I want to hit on the best fights and just have a legacy where I called the shots and I did it. I wanted to fight those guys and I beat them. You know what I mean? So, and I would love to give people rematches too. I think that's underrated. You beat somebody, give them a chance to come and beat you. So I have a very true dedication where I just want to pit on great fights with great people and, see if I can do it. I'm competitive.
You like to be in the ring. You have to be active. Yeah. How many times a year you want to fight in 2021?
I definitely want to get at least 3 in there, maybe 4. Of course, it hasn't been that way recently, but a lot of things have also happened. So, but yeah, that's my plan. I want to fight 3 to 4 times against good people, and give it my best shot. Be as competitive as I could be. I'm very dedicated. I always want to become better. So I know that all these people could watch my last fight, but they shouldn't expect that same fighter because I'm always thinking ahead.
Do you believe in clean sports?
Do I believe in what?
In clean sports, the anti-doping, the going into the ring in the same level of opportunity to win a fight.
Oh yeah, I definitely believe in a clean sport, and I also believe in not only anti-drugs. How about don't blow up after the fight and be 20 pounds advantage? You know what I mean? I like to keep it, where you rehydrate, but not to the point where now you're in 3 different weight classes. So I'm a very strong believer on that. If you guys fight, I want it around like 5 pounds, because a lot of people, they use that as an advantage, and to me that's kind of unfair. But yeah, I believe in the anti-doping. I would never cheat in my life. You would never catch me cheating, because I always want to win, and I want to win clean.
I love it. We're dedicating effort, resources, and time for what you say about the weight. It is so dangerous to blow up after a fight and then have to train only to lose weight. It's so dangerous to do the weight and then go into the ring next day with over all those pounds that do not help the fighter. So we're going to look for you to be an ambassador of the weight management program.
I would love to do that. I love to keep myself, in fighting shape, throughout the whole year, because we're professional fighters. We can't be, walking around 30 pounds overweight and people see us. It's not a good look. We need to be professionals, just like, the NBA players, some baseball players are overweight, but we're not going to go into that. Like soccer players, football players, they're always in shape. I all year round, that's how boxing should be. We should be seen as a very respectable sport. But we won't get the respect if you're walking around 30 pounds over your weight looking like a guy on the street. You know what I mean? You got to look like a professional, hold yourself as a professional, and go in the ring looking good, feeling good.
Do you watch movies or TV series?
Yeah, I watch a lot of it. I like watching Money Heist. Have you ever watched that show on Netflix, Money Heist?
No, but I've been told that it's great. Money Heights, huh?
Yeah, it's a great show. You gotta watch it. It's actually all in Spanish, so you gotta you have to watch it in Spanish. They don't have no English version. Well, they do, but it's kind of like a voiceover, and it's not that good.
How is your Spanish anyway?
I definitely been in the gym with Canelo, Eddie, so I know I understand it. So anybody that's saying anything, I know what you're saying, because I hear it all day long in the gym. So I definitely understand it. So don't get caught slipping. I just can't respond.
That's great. And video games? You play video games?
I like playing Mario Kart. I like playing Call of Duty. I like playing Madden, 2K. I love video games. I don't spend that much time on video games because I believe, whatever you train your mind in is what you do. So I like to keep thinking about boxing, keep thinking about what the next move is or what this guy could do and what I could do. It's kind of like a video game to me.
That is good. Robert, anything else that you would like to add?
No, that hopefully very short period we'll make the announcement official. We'll get this done. And we'll strap another belt to Ryan's waist, because there's no doubt in my mind of his potential. Now's the time. His body's filled in now. He's hungry. He's wanting for the right reasons. He wants to fight the best to show the world he is the best. And we've talked about this. No matter who he beats, no matter what happens, there's still always going to be part of the world criticizing and this and that. But that's just part of life. That's just part of boxing. And that just means you're at the top.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, and I hope to get this fight with Luke Campbell made. This should show people that I'm not all talk. I want the good guys at lightweight. You know, all these other fighters, they're talking a lot, chopping a lot, but I see who they're fighting. They're not fighting anybody like I'm going to do against Luke Campbell. You know what I'm saying? Let's look at the facts. I'm gonna fight Luke Campbell, and I want to show the people that I will beat him in relatively easy. But I cannot wait for this opportunity. I'm here to show the world that I'm a great fighter. This is the time to do it. Hopefully, we get this fight made.
Yeah, the lightweight division is one of the best of today. You have Lomachenko fighting Teofimo Lopez, which is a tremendous fight. You have you fighting Luke Campbell, which people must praise and give you absolute support because it's a big, big challenge. Luke Campbell had a great fight with Lomachenko. He hurt Lomachenko in the 6th round. And this fight for the interim title is going to lead to many great things. You have Fortuna with Linares, so Devin Haney, you have a great set of opportunities for the near future. And I cannot just finish in to say how proud I am of you, Ryan. You are a kid that represents the best of the sport, inside and outside. Your mom is a wonderful woman. And I can only say that I wish you the best of luck. Stay healthy, stay strong, and keep making us proud. God bless you. Thank you for your time. And next year in the WBC annual convention, when it's not in the computer, I want you to be there to feel and see the family, which is the thousands from around the world that make up the WBC.
I love it. I can't wait to be there next year, guys. Thank you guys so much for having me. I appreciate it. WBC, you guys are doing a wonderful job, and just keep doing good things for boxing. And see you guys later. See you, Roberto. Let's get that fight made. Let's do it.
See you, Papa. Take care. Say hi to your mom and dad, to the team. Mauricio, thank you so much. To all the WBC family, God bless, and see you soon.
Thank you so much. This has been the WBC Talks with the great champion, King Ryan Garcia, with Roberto Diaz from Golden Boy. Thank you for joining us.